Hi, I'm Miss Kynaston and I'm here to Stormbreak with you today. Now today we're going to be thinking all about hope and optimism, which are super important because feeling happy and hopeful for the future ahead is great and it's something we all want. Now to do hope and optimism today, we are going to do a lovely mindful movement activity called Moon and Stars. Now as we're going through this activity, which is a number of mindful movements, we are going to be thinking about things like the present situation we're in can be changed. We're going to be thinking about actually ways of making ourselves feel strong and full of energy. And we're going to be really thinking in an aspirational way about all of those things that we want to do with our lives and that we would love to achieve if we had the time. Now to set up for this activity, you just need a good amount of space, preferably a soft surface to do it on, so you're going to be nice and comfortable. And if you want to put some nice, quiet, classical music on in the background at the same time, you absolutely can do. That can be a really nice way to make it more enjoyable to do. So you might want to pause this video while you get yourself set up. To start, make sure you're standing with your legs kind of shoulder width apart, nice and stable, nice and still, and just practice a couple of deep breaths in and out, and in and out. Now in this activity, we're going to be thinking about the universe and how amazing the universe is. Now one of the most important things in our universe is the moon. So the first thing we're going to be is we're going to become the moon. So imagine you are the moon and the moon is rising. Breathing in. How high can you get? Breathing out. And again, breathing in. And breathing out. And once more, breathing in. And breathing out. Right, now we're going to go further out into the universe and we're going to start thinking about those stars. Now I don't know about you, but stars always help fill me with energy. So for our star, we're going to go down into a squat. We're going to build that energy in our legs and then go right up into a star jump. Back into a squat. Up into a star jump. Back into a squat. Really let that energy go. And this time we're going to go back to our moon. Bring that energy back. And down. And up. And as you're doing this, think of everything you would love to achieve if you could. And down. And up. And down. Right, we're going to become stars again. So remember, down into that squat. Build that energy. And then release. 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 Now this time our star is going to change a bit. It's going to float over to one side. So push your body over. Leg in the air. Now if you find yourself wobbling, it's absolutely fine just to touch the ground again. This is your time. If you feel up for a challenge, see if you can stretch your arm all the way down to the floor, making a half moon. And then back up again. Right, become the moon again. And down. And up. And down. And a star. And then over into your floating star. And down into your half moon. Now your body should be feeling nice and relaxed now. So I'd like you to bring yourself down to sitting or lying on the floor in a position that is comfortable for you. You should now be feeling nice and energized, and you should also be starting to feel quite relaxed. Now, hopefully you've found a comfortable space to be. Now, it's absolutely fine if that's lying down on your back or on your front, or it might be sitting cross-legged like me. It's whatever works for you. I'd like you now to close your eyes as I read you almost a short story or poem. And as I read you this, I'd really like to let your thoughts travel, to travel with the words and really thinking about all the positive things that I'm going to say. Now you are a star of light, floating on the velvety midnight sky, floating calm, peaceful, relaxed and free. You can travel wherever you want to in your mind now. Create whatever you need. Think about maybe what it is that you need at this moment in time. Remember that you are a star of light, shining in your own unique way. You're not like anybody else. You have your own special light. Think of something that you are particularly good at. Or maybe think about something that you'd like to be a little bit better at. Hold that in your mind for a moment. And remind yourself that actually if you keep trying, you can achieve anything you set out to do. I'd like you to imagine that the dark, velvety night is all around you, quiet, peaceful, giving you time to be yourself, to be alone, to relax, to create your own special place of calm and safety. It might be this is a place that you need at the moment. Enjoy being here now. You're sparkling and you are twinkling in your own unique way. Remember that you are also part of the universe around you. You're one with the other stars, the moon and the planets. Send yourself some thoughts of peace, some thoughts of hope, some thoughts of love. Remind yourself that you really can become anything you want to become. Notice how you feel in your body as you send yourself those thoughts. Does it feel good? Does it bring a smile to your face? Now take hold of those thoughts. Don't just hold them inside yourself. Now send them out to somebody else. Think about somebody you really care about. Send them to your classroom friends. Send them to your friends in a house somewhere else. Send them to somebody in your family who you love. Send them those thoughts of peace, of love, of kindness, and of happiness. Notice how you feel as you send those thoughts to somebody else. It can be lovely to send positive thoughts to somebody else, to share joy and happiness. You may now want to send those thoughts even further. Think in your head about somebody you know who might be suffering, a person who might be struggling, somebody who might be poorly, or maybe children who are hungry or without a home or the comforts that you have. Send those thoughts of love, peace, kindness and safety to them as well. Hold on to those wonderful feelings you have in yourself as you're sending those thoughts. And now, feel yourself travelling gently back down to earth, landing softly on the warm green grass beneath you, ready to rejoin the rest of your day. Now when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Now hopefully you've really enjoyed the chance to maybe slow down a little, to spend a bit of time with your thoughts, and to think about the future and what that might hold. Now, as we come to the end of this activity, you might want to share with somebody at home. What were you thinking of during that activity? What were the strengths that you were imagining? What are the things that you would love to achieve and that you really wish you could do? Who did you send positive thoughts to? Who was in your heart as you did that activity? Now, holding on to these feelings of hope and that knowledge that when things are difficult, they can change is really important. Hope and optimism isn't always about jumping up and down and having a brilliant time, although that's really important too. Sometimes it's about remembering in ourselves that it's okay to spend a bit of time, it's okay to be quiet, and it's okay to remember that even if things feel a bit difficult now, they can get better in the future.